So now understand Fury. So what is Fury? Fury is a flower. Okay, it's a Latin word from Germany. Why they have introduced, how they have introduced is something like, so usually the people are bored about the traditional SAP GUI interfaces. The traditional interfaces, something like that, is the other one. So they are bored of this kind of screens, this T code, these options, all of that. They want something unique, okay? They want to see something like, nowadays everything is getting upgrade. But whereas SAP is something like since long days, since decades, the screen is something like this only. So people are so literally kind of bored. So that's why SAP come up with SAP Fiori. Okay, so here what will happen is Fury. Fury is nothing but they wanted to give some new look for that, new interface for the users. So that's the reason. Okay, so this is something. If I talk about what is Fury, we talk about that why Fury. So here, so now like basically it increase the productivity. How it will increase? Let's say you have a create on purchase order. Okay, and someone has to approve. The person is shift is over or somebody that guy is traveling. So what to do? You need to wait for the next day. The guy has to he will come and he will approve the purchase order. So now in this Fury concept, it's no need to wait. Okay, so this Fury it is suitable for all the device like mobile. It can suit tablet, laptop, desktop, all. So this will be you can log in through mobile also because it's all application based. Application something like like we have a face WhatsApp, Instagram, something like that. It is also like applications will be there. Okay. So here wherever you are you can approve. What it means you can start now. Let someone complete it later. Okay. So suppose you will be creating purchase order. The person is traveling. Okay. So he can open his mobile and he get a timely notification. Okay, so also purchase has been created. They need your approval so that he can immediately open the mobile and he can approve it. So that's how. So this is increase the productivity. Okay, and they get timely notification. So whenever they get any request, so they get notification like how we get in mobile. So like so that immediately user can take react for that. Okay, whosoever can react, he can perform these actions whatever. So there won't be any pending actions from anyone. So that is a major advantage and why Fiori. And also, so you no need to say okay. So whatever you are start working, let's say you are in your team there are 3 4 members are there. So if you start your work and let other person can start that same work wherever it is pending, you no need to save. So for every millisecond it gets keep on saving. Okay, the same person will come and he will continue from that work from there where you left it. So that's a thing. Okay. Mm, next, before that, we let's understand how like SAP Fiori app. I was talking about apps, right? So this apps, one second. Now SAP Fiori app built with UI5 technology. What it means? Like this will be like HTML, I meant to say Java plus WebDen Pro plus browser HTTP. So this is a built of Java WebDen Pro and HTTP. So the moment you click any SAP application from backend, so now this is your traditional system, right? So now you want to navigate to the SAP Fiori. So we have a T code called is that this one. Okay. So when you hit this one, it will take it navigate to the SAP Fiori. So here sometime it will not work. Click on this one. Copy this and better always open it in Chrome. So this is how your Fiori launchpad will look like. So if any applications are assigned to you, so this is how it look. This is called application, or we can call it as the tiles. So we have this is the T code to launch the Fiori launchpad. Okay, this is all about the basic things which we should know about SAP Fiori. We need to understand what is Fiori, why Fiori, what is the advantages we have discussed, and also like you need to understand what is the SAP Fiori launchpad. Fiori applications built up of. This is the T code which you need to use to launch the Fiori launchpad from S4 system. Okay, and also we are talking about how to check the system whether it's embedded or compromise, right? So now let's understand the difference between ECC and Fiori. Okay, so what we do is ECC to be always log in through GUI pad or NWBC, as you know, right? So here we log in through like a browser. So we, as I showed you, right, this is the browser. This is the browser. So this is where we log in. So we log in through web browser. Okay, so I showed you already how to log in that one. Okay, so now here we have a key codes. We have a single, like we have a single authorization. After adding a role, we need to click on authorization tab in ECC, right? So here we need to, in SAP we need, Fiori, you need to click here catalogs groups. Okay, or Fiori applications, we need to click here. So that I will tell you. And before that, I want to tell you one thing is SAP is not for technical team, like this is not for own basis team or security. This is only for users, end users I'm talking about. Okay. So here in ECC we have roles and profiles, right? In Fury also we have user concept, role administration concept. Same thing we have what we have. Okay. In ECC and Fury. Okay. So here we have a like user and role administration ECC. Same in Fury also we get same. And if you want to maintain org level restrictions in ECC, definitely we need to maintain in Fury also the same concept. So authorization check, we have ST01 authorize all of that, right? SU53. So here only SU53 work. Okay, going forward I will show you that as well. Okay, so the authorization checks, all of that I will be doing that. So I will check. So in ECC SU01 will work, but whereas in Fury it will not work SU01. Okay, so if we have a ST authorize in Fury also we have ST authorize, and also we have a for trace analysis we have SE22 in Fury. This is newly added, and SOD checks are same in ECC and F4. Okay, and in ECC maintaining license data both are same. Okay, like maintaining license data both are same in Fury also. Okay, and in ECC technical and background jobs are same, even like Fury also same, both are same. So, and the Fury is designed in a 5 principles. Okay, so the one is role based. Role based, what is this role based means? This will break the T code into pieces called applications. Okay, and take required, sorry, so role based in the sense that we have a T code SU01, right, in SAP. So when you access have a set, there is a create, change, display, something like there are multiple actions are there, field values, right? So here what will happen, that T code it will break into pieces. Okay, so pieces in the sense like if you want to create, that is one piece. If you want to change, that is one piece. Likewise, it will create all the pieces and take forward action into a role instead of all the authorization. It will give only the respective action you will get. So this is how the role based design, we can call it as in Fury. This will break into pieces for all the actions. So whatever that action you want, that particular action only you will get. No another, no other, like no other full access you will not get. No any other, apart from that you will not get any access. Okay, so that is one thing. So here SAP provides, as I told, right information at the right time as its right way to work. It gives only what you want exactly. Either you want to see display only display. If you want to create, only create, something like that. Okay. So then it will definitely, it will reduce the criticality or any risk, complexity of, it will definitely, it will reduce if you give that respective action. Okay. Then the next one is adaptive. This is also very important. Adaptive means it's a like I already discussed in Y Fiori. Okay. So this can be adaptive for mobile. Okay. And tablet, and if you have a laptop, desktop, whatever, like this goes on laptop, desktop, all of that, it will be adaptive. So this is also one of the principle while the created. And then we have a delightful. So what is delightful? Okay. So delightful is the user satisfaction. Okay, because whenever they get raise request, they get immediate notification. So request is raised. If they need your attention, you need your attention. Or okay, so if you want to watch list, you will get that. Okay, this is done. This is getting done. That and all you will get. So this definitely process gets faster and they get response very soon. So you don't need to wait for next day, or you need to log in through laptop and check what it is. No. So you can check through mobile also, right? So this is called adaptive. The thing is the major principle what they have followed. And we have a jinkful. So jinkful in the sense like coherent means like we have a coherent like consistent design across all the apps. Okay, and delightful, we have a pleasant and enjoyable like services. So as I told you, this is only for users, right? So that's one. And last one is jinkful. So jinkful is something like it's similar to delightful. Okay, so it should be colorful, something like that's all. So these are the major, these are the important five principles which they have considered to build the SAP Fury. Okay, that's all for now. So this is for today. So these are basic things. So let's understand from tomorrow. So another topic.